What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to some EMS2, and today guys we're going to be driving these stock cars. This is the Toyota. There's a Toyota and a Chevy. Now I haven't even done a video on the 2022 cars. Now these are the 2023 versions of them. Now these things are very oversteery, they've got a naturally aspirated V8. I think it's about 450 brake horsepower. I could be wrong on that. I'll have a look and I'll tell you in the race. But yeah guys, we're going to take it to a track called Citta. Now this is another one of these brilliant Brazilian tracks. Oh, it's just mint. I love it. It's just I just thought we'd do a quick 15-minute race in these. Now I haven't drove them, so you might have to bear with us. Might take a few attempts. I have not drove this car at all actually, and they are so oversteery from what I remember. But I do wonder if this is different. The Toyota, the 2023 version. I have noticed the one hand-cooked tyres, and I do think that's new. So, that's going to be interesting. I don't know if it's on the latest tyre model, but it will be on the latest tyre model, won't it? What I'm on about. But yeah, guys, put your seatbelts on. Let's get over to Citta. Right, guys, let's go for attempt number 3. These cars are a real handful. Right then, nice and gently. The lights are up. 5 red lights. Feed the power in. Right, green, go. Can we capitalise off the start, get up the inside of him. This car's got 473 brake horsepower, but it's got push to pass as well, so with the push to pass, probably got like 530, roughly round about, something like that. Right, but honest, these are a real handful. It's not so much, they do oversteer coming out the corners very easily, but what I'm having trouble with, it's going in on the brakes. It's just going into a snap oversteer. Like very easily, I just haven't learned the car enough. I haven't really drove it. I haven't drove these stock cars for so long, and I just jump about from car to car. Like I never really stick with one car and try and learn it. I just tend to like to jump about. But oh, big lock up there. You can see the smoke from the rear tyres. So they haven't got ABS. I thought they had ABS, but obviously they haven't. I tell you what though, you can really mash the brake. Like the tyres don't lock up like easily, which I'm really impressed with. So you can really be aggressive with the brake. I'm well impressed with that. I do think maybe that's changed a little bit with the last update. I've noticed that on a few cars. I don't feel like I'm locking up as much. Could just be me, but I just feel like big lock, little bit of a lock up there though. Can we get up the inside of him? Got a nice run. Whoa, little wiggle from the rear. Gonna have to leave room on the inside though. Right then, oh, little bit of understeer, start to build up there, feeder, nice and gentle. Right then, whoa. We'll get pushed to pass now as well after the second lap. Problem is at this track, I don't know where to bloody press it at. Right, on the brakes, nice and early. Right, down to second gear, get turned in, feed the power in. But these cars put the power down so much better than what they used to. Like you used to just look at the throttle and you'd be snap oversteering, like coming out of a corner. That's what it used to be like when I first ever tried the MS2. But not that seems to, in these cars it's not as bad. It's just totally gone. I mean, they will light the tyres up pretty easily, but that's to be expected when you've got a rear wheel drive 473 brake horsepower engine. You know, when you've got that much power, it's going to be able to light the tyres up fairly easy. But it'd be interesting to know if these cars are like that in real life, you know, if I don't know, I haven't really looked into them enough, but these are real series that, there's that snap oversteer again. Look, I can't get rid of that. I can't stop that happening there, like, let's just roll with it anyway. I'm trying to get the best feel for the car I can. But that's just that snap oversteer when I'm going in on the brakes. I can't. It's that one corner again. Whoa, see that though? Look at that. It's bloody all over. It's an absolute brute of a car. Like, a lot of people don't like these cars at all. Some people hate them. Look at that, man. They're just wild. You can feel they feel quite heavy as well though. They feel like they're quite a heavy car on the force feedback. Right, on the brakes. I don't know where to use this push to pass. Because if you push it right and you're coming out the corner, they have just pushed it. Like coming out this corner, I'm going to have to be very careful because it's got a 5-second delay. That wasn't probably the best place to push it. Like I just thought I'd try it. That was a total wrong place, wasn't it? Because if we're not having that extra power, it's even easier to light the rear tyres up. Right, anyway, push to pass is gone. Right, oh look at that, I really threw it in there, try to see what understeer we've got, leaning on the tyres as much as we can. But it's just got a lot of snap oversteer, that's my biggest problem with it. But like I say, I just think I need to learn the car. I do think if you put a lot of time into the car, it's all track dependent that as well. Because the way this track goes left and right, it's like there, natural. See the snap oversteer when I come off the brakes? Like I'm trail braking, but when I'm coming off the brakes nice and gently, the car's just snapping on us. And I'm just losing control of the car altogether. Like you cannot turn and brake at the same time. You've got to like get your braking done in a straight line. Oh, nice and gently on the power there, not bad, that was decent. Get the car tucked in, nice tight line. Oh, see, look there, you can see the car, you can see us fight there, look at that. You can see us fighting the car. It's not fighting, it's like a dance, isn't it? I'm trying, like, really trying, but we're keeping up, not bad. It's just that little once you make that mistake, the car's just gone. Anyway, right, on the brakes, let's leave it in third, nice tight line. No, not bad. Just leave it in third. I was going to knock it down to second, but I think third will do. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's a very tricky part of the track there. Down to second. Right, you can actually use the curbs quite a bit as well, which is nice. Oh, but I do really like the way this car sounds. Yeah, it's got a lovely sound at the top of the... It's actually one of the best sound V8s on the game. That's what I will say. But I don't think it feels much different to the 2022 car. It's like if you put them, if you said I was in the 2022 car, I would just think, oh right, like I wouldn't say, oh wait, no I'm not. Oh, I caught it nice there. It just feels, it's pretty much the same, very similar anyway. But I think the cars are pretty similar in real life, so it's mainly just the skins that have changed. Oh, nice little move there though, where is he? Did we get him? Oh yes, we've got him. Nice little manoeuvre there though. Right, feed it. Oh, a little bit of oversteer. Then on the power, nice. I forgot to press the push to pass, but... Oh, we've got a nice run on them there. Right, on the brakes, nice and early. You can hear them cracks there on the overrun, so nice. Oh, a nice bit of close racing. That's what is good about them. You can have some real nice close racing with these cars. That is one of its benefits. Right, how much fuel we got? Wow, I've only got 17 litres. I hope we've put enough in. Oh, you have got to catch it there because the car wants to go into a snap oversteer. Oh, don't set the flames. Wow, I nearly lost the car big time there. Big wiggle from the rear. Bit of a tank slapper actually. Throw it in. I'm starting to push the limits a little bit now. Just a little bit. I hope it doesn't rain. It's starting to get a bit dark, isn't it? Looks like it's going to rain. I've got the weather on randomised. It's randomised, so I'm not sure if these have got... yeah, they have got wet tyres. I don't like the rain. The weather, the rain's done so well on it. It's done mint on the MS2, but I just don't like driving in the rain because I just feel like it's a fight. I just feel like I'm fighting the car and not driving it. Like, so... This thing would be a... I wouldn't imagine what this thing would be like in the wet, actually. It'll be a right handful. It's pretty much a handful as it is. So imagine what it'd be like when the track's like pure flooded. Right, then you get a tip. Oh, that was close. It's hard to get on the power on this last corner. Right, nice, not bad. We're over 15th. Let's see if we can get it, make a couple more places up. 6 minutes left. Right, hard on the brakes. Oh, there, look, see when I'm coming off the brakes? That's when it's going into that, like, that snap oversteer when I'm coming off the brakes. Maybe that's just the way I'm braking. It's just down to technique, isn't it? It's like, every car's got its own technique. That's what's so good about the MS2. Every car feels different, you know? Every car feels different. Like, I've just come out of a prototype, a P2 prototype, and it felt so much different to this. Like, you can tell there's no downforce on this car. It doesn't feel like it. It probably has got downforce, but it doesn't feel like it's got much. Compared to a GT3 car, like, a GT3 car feels like it's got way more downforce than this thing. But I do love the way that engine sounds. Look how far back and low you sit in the car. You're right, you're nearly on the back seats, aren't you? That's what a lot of race cars and rally cars are like. Oh, I'll have to cut the corner there. There, that snap oversteer again. Luckily, I had to go onto the grasses. I think if I didn't do that there, I would have 360'd the car. But this is feeling more and more like a sim, you know. It's like, it's not easy at all. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but like, I've heard people saying, oh, it's too easy. Like, yeah, the cars are quite forgiving on the MS2, but it is, to me, this is a sim. You can do 24-hour races, it's got pit stops, it's got everything, man. It's got a full weather system, it's got a 24-hour, you know, like, it simulates racing. Like, if it's simulating racing, is that not a sim? It's a sim to me. Like, something that's not a sim, like the word simcades, like something like a Forza 7, or Forza or Gran Turismo, that's what I would call like a simcade, like not a sim. Where this totally is, I think. Like it's got the GT. I like the GT3 cars as well. But maybe look at ACC probably does do it that little bit better, maybe just a little bit, but they're still really nice to drive on you. Or when in there a little bit too deep, like. Right, I want to short shift in a second. Let's push the pass. Probably is a bad idea, but I've pushed it. I bet you we're going to get it when we're coming around this corner, and I'm going to lose it, watch. Right on the brakes. I think I've just pushed that at the total wrong time. I've done it again. Look, I can't help that. I don't know what to do on that corner, guys. Doesn't matter how many restarts I do, I'm just going to keep losing it on that corner. I know for a fact I am. But that's just the nature of this track and this car. I do really like this track though. It is one of my favourites out of all the Brazilian tracks. Right. Oh, I can feel the back. Look at this. I'm sliding it like four-wheel drifting it in there. Whoa. AI lost it as well. So obviously the AI struggling to get on the power there. I didn't touch him at all. I did not touch him at all. He just lost it. Come back on the power. Madness. How many minutes is left? 3 minutes left. Oh, a tiny little lock up there. Just so I was coming off the brakes. You've got to trail brake, like you've got to trail brake. That's the key. Getting your trail braking right. It's very important in these cars. Look at that, leaning on the front tyres a little bit more there. This bit's tricky though, the way you come over the crest. Right, down a second, get turning. Oh, I wanted to use the curb, but I was just a little bit wide of the curb. Not a bad line, wasn't too bad anyway. Right, then throw the car in. Oh, I can really feel the force feedback there though. I'm getting all the right information anyway. Down to second gear, get to feed the power in. You can see that every time I come on the power though, you can see it. Like you can see I have to counter steer, I have to like catch the car, you know. Revving it out in the fifth, like hard on them brakes. This bit, the way the road's cambered late, like I had to be so attentive there. That's where I've been losing it more than anywhere else. Whoa, hoo-hoo. Right, feed it. Now I'm flat. Into third. Right, down to second. There, I've lost it. Oh, I had to really counter steer there. I had to like throw my wheel to catch it. Bloody hell, like my arms are going to be pumping after this, I'll tell you now. If you've got one of them direct drive wheels and you've got the force feedback turned right up, tell you what, it'd be a workout. You wouldn't need to go to any gym, I tell you that. 2 minutes left, so there'll be a couple of laps left. I should be okay. Oh, I'm not too. That fuel though, there's only 7 litres left. I don't know if that's going to last. I don't know how many litres we use a lap. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be touch and go, isn't it? We might even run out. We might be alright. We might be. Like, it's hard to calculate. Oh, when you're doing a timed race, like you don't know how many laps you're actually going to do. Right, feed it. Oh, lovely. I love I love the way the car sounds though. Look at the sun starting to go down as well. I don't think these, I'm not sure if these cars have got lights. I'm not sure. I think they have, but it'll not get that dark anyway. Nice and gentle on the power. Oh, nice. I do feel like you can put the power down a little bit better than the 2022 cars. I think just a little bit. I'm not sure. If you drove them, just say in the comments what you think about these cars. But I do know, like, if you put some time into these cars, maybe it's like doing a championship would be good. I think doing a full championship, I think that would be actually quite good. Like doing, like, say 30-minute races. I think that's the way to go with these cars, like, because once you get a good feel for them, I know for a fact you can have a lot of fun with them. Like, I'm having a blast here. Oh, look at that. Nice up the inside. I should have pressed push. Right, I think this will be the final lap. No white flag though. We need a white flag, Rita. That's what we need up the inside maybe. Oh, just weren't close enough. Just weren't close. Feed that power in nicely. Into third. Right, back on the brakes. I might try leaving it in third. Ah, right. There, that's the one. You can see I am getting a better feel for it though the more I'm driving the car, aren't I? You know? Like, I just haven't drove at this track for so long neither. That may be why I'm not doing as good. Don't say, oh, big tank slapper there. Oh, bloody hell. Should have fight it. Oh my god. It flat out into there nearly. I had to lift out the throttle. Right, hold on the brakes. Get a car turn. This is where it's hard, look. Like now, getting back on the power, you just got to be so patient with it. It's all about being patient on the throttle. Sometimes it's hard to be patient, you know, you just want to, like, I don't know, it's a strange one. Alright, hard on the brakes. Trail braking as I'm coming off the brake, nice and gently there. Oh, we've got that, see, I'm definitely getting a much better feel the more I'm driving this car. Maybe we should have done a longer race. Oh, but look at the sun, it looks great with that sun going down, doesn't it? 10 laps we've done though, that's decent. To 10 laps, you know, it's still it's a good enough idea to give you a good idea what the new 2023 stock cars like. Can we get up the inside on the power? Last of the late throttle as. Oh, we've got wheel to wheel action over the line. Is it? Yes, we've done it though. Wheel to wheel action right at the finish. Come on. What a blast. Right, then let's just quickly check out the replay before we go. Now, what a bloody, these cars are a handful, mind. Like, when you're coming out, what I found the hardest bit was for me is trail braking when you're coming into the corner. If you go left and then right and then you've got a trail brake out, the car just tends to go into like a bit of a snap oversteer. But like, as you can see though, the more I was driving the car, I started getting a much better feel. Like, say if I went and restarted and done this race again, I think we could really like hang on to it and hang on to the front guys, but I want it to be me rawest thoughts, you know. I want to keep these videos with me like raw thoughts of what I feel. Look at the flames, man, the flames. Yeah guys, another great addition to MS2. I feel like these would be good cars to race online with people as well. That's what I feel they'd be good at. But look how far back you're sitting. You're practically in the back seats, aren't you? But you can see us trying to catch the car when the snap oversteer. You can see the snap oversteer like there. You can see how twitchy the car actually is. But yeah guys, I'll leave you with a little bit more of this race. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.